What if I told you your home isn't too small? Your home isn't too small. You're just making it feel small. Why does a tiny Japanese apartment feel more luxurious than a house 3 times its size? The answer will completely change how you see your home.
Your home isn't small, you're missing these 25 Japanese secrets. Imagine this. You walk into someone's apartment. The apartment is tiny, so tiny that if the refrigerator sneezes, the sofa catches a cold. And yet, everything feels peaceful. Everything feels organized. Everything feels expensive. The air feels lighter. The room feels bigger. The place somehow looks like it belongs in a luxury magazine. Then you return home. Your house is twice as large, maybe 3 times larger, yet somehow you can't find your keys. There's a mysterious chair in the corner carrying enough clothes to start its own fashion company. The kitchen counter looks like it has survived 3 natural disasters. And somewhere in the house, there is a drawer filled with random objects nobody understands. A charger from 2016, 3 dead batteries, a pen that doesn't write, and a key that nobody remembers owning. What happened? How can a smaller home feel bigger? How can less space feel more luxurious? Well, today we're uncovering 25 Japanese secrets that completely changed the way you think about your home. And trust me, secret number 21 shocked me because it goes against almost everything modern decorating culture teaches. By the end of this video, you'll realize something powerful. Your home may not have a space problem. It may have a mindset problem. Welcome to Global Elegance Code. This is the channel where we explore elegance, discipline, sophisticated living, home organization, timeless habits, and the hidden rules that make life feel calmer, richer, and more beautiful. If you enjoy content that helps you elevate your lifestyle without spending a fortune, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone whose room is currently being held hostage by clutter. Now let's begin. Secret number 1. Empty space is not wasted space. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing every empty area needs something. An empty wall. Put something on it. An empty shelf. Fill it. An empty corner. Buy a plant, then another plant, then a basket, then another basket. Then somehow the basket needs a decorative object. The decorative object needs a candle. The candle needs a tray. And before you know it, your minimalist corner has become a shopping mall. Japanese design teaches something different. Space itself is beautiful. Empty space allows the eyes to rest. It creates calm. It creates balance. Luxury is often not about what is present. Luxury is about what is absent. Think about high-end hotels. They don't stuff every corner with furniture. They allow the room to breathe. Your home deserves the same respect. Secret number 2. Stop treating every surface like storage. Let's have an honest conversation. Your dining table. Is it a dining table? Or is it an evidence locker? Mail, receipts, random cables, a bottle of vitamins, a shopping bag, to notebooks. 3 things you meant to put away last month. Many people use every flat surface as emergency storage. The result? The room constantly feels busy. Japanese homes often keep surfaces surprisingly clear, not because they have fewer possessions, but because every item has a designated home. When surfaces are clear, the room instantly appears larger. Your brain relaxes. The room feels intentional, not accidental. Secret number 3. One beautiful thing beats 10 average things. Here's a dangerous habit: buying decorations simply because they're cheap. A little statue here, a random ornament there, another decorative object, then another, then another. Eventually your shelf starts looking like a souvenir shop that lost adult supervision. Japanese aesthetics often focus on fewer, better objects. One beautiful vase, one elegant lamp, one meaningful artwork. One carefully chosen piece creates more impact than 10 random pieces competing for attention. Elegance is not volume. Elegance is selection. Secret number 4. Every item must earn rent. This might be the funniest but most useful rule. Imagine every object in your house pays rent. What would happen? That broken exercise machine in the corner, evicted. The box of mystery cables, evicted. The decorative item you don't even like anymore, evicted. The jeans you've been planning to fit into since the previous presidential administration, evicted. Japanese organization philosophy often encourages keeping items that actively serve your life. Everything else becomes unnecessary weight. If an object contributes nothing, why is it occupying premium real estate in your home? Secret number 5. Buy slower. Modern marketing wants you to buy first and think later. You see a trendy item, you get excited, you imagine your life changing dramatically. 3 days later, it joins the museum of forgotten purchases. Japanese culture often values intentional ownership. Instead of asking, ask, will I still appreciate this 5 years from now? That one question can save money, reduce clutter, and dramatically improve your home's appearance, because elegant homes are usually built slowly, not through impulse purchases. Secret number 6. The one in, one out rule. This rule is simple, brutally simple. New shirt enters, old shirt leaves. New mug enters, old mug leaves. New decorative item enters, something else exits. Without this rule, homes expand like a buffet plate at a family wedding. Everything keeps accumulating, nothing leaves. Then one day, you wake up surrounded by possessions, wondering how it happened. The one in, one out rule creates balance, growth without chaos, addition without overcrowding. Secret number 7. Hide the ugly stuff. Let's be realistic. Not everything deserves to be displayed. Nobody has ever walked into a room and admired a pile of tangled chargers. Nobody has ever whispered, look at that magnificent collection of extension cords. Storage is not hiding. Storage is strategy. Japanese homes excel at concealing visual noise, remote controls, wires, cleaning supplies, random household necessities. The less visual chaos your eyes encounter, the more peaceful your home feels. And peace always looks expensive. Secret number 8. Respect the floor. This sounds strange, but it's powerful. Many people gradually shrink their homes without realizing it. A basket here, a stool there, a pile of magazines, a decorative stand, another plant, another storage container. Eventually the floor disappears. Japanese interiors often keep substantial portions of the floor visible. Visible floor space creates the illusion of spaciousness. The room feels open, clean, elegant, even if the actual room is small. And here's the funny part. The room didn't get bigger. You simply stopped blocking your own space. Now if you think these secrets are powerful, wait until the next section, because we're about to uncover the Japanese habit that instantly reveals why so many homes feel permanently cluttered, no matter how often they're cleaned. And once you see it, you'll never look at your home the same way again. Your home isn't small, you're missing these 25 Japanese secrets. Secret number 9. Create a home for everything. Have you ever noticed that certain objects seem to possess supernatural powers? Your keys, your remote control, your sunglasses, your phone charger. You put them down somewhere, then they disappear into another dimension. Suddenly, you're conducting a full-scale investigation. You're checking under cushions, looking behind furniture, questioning family members like a detective solving a major crime. And after 30 minutes of searching, you find the keys exactly where you left them. Japanese organization follows a simple principle. Everything needs a home, not a temporary location, not a I'll deal with it later spot. A permanent home. When every item has a designated place, cleaning becomes dramatically easier. Because you're no longer deciding where things belong, you already know. And here's something interesting. Most clutter isn't actually caused by having too many things. It's caused by having too many homeless things. Secret number 10. Stop collecting future projects. This one hurts, because almost everyone does it. We buy things for the person we hope to become. The guitar we'll learn, the fitness equipment we'll use, the craft supplies we'll master, the books we'll definitely read someday. The language course will start next month. Then years pass. The guitar becomes furniture. The treadmill becomes a luxury clothing rack. The books become decorative wallpaper. The craft supplies become archaeological artifacts. Japanese simplicity encourages honesty, not fantasy. Keep what supports your real life, not your imaginary future life. Because homes become lighter when they're filled with reality instead of guilt. Secret number 11. Design for yourself, not for guests. This might be one of the most liberating secrets on this entire list. Many people secretly decorate for visitors, not for themselves. Think about it. There are chairs nobody is allowed to sit on, towels nobody can use, rooms nobody enters, decorations nobody enjoys. Everything is preserved for some future guest who may arrive twice a year. Meanwhile, the actual homeowner lives around these restrictions every day. Japanese homes often prioritize daily living, comfort, function, peace. The goal isn't impressing occasional visitors. The goal is improving everyday life, because the people who should enjoy your home most are the people who actually live there. Secret number 12. Natural light is free luxury. If luxury had a secret weapon, it would be light. Not expensive furniture, not designer accessories. Light. Walk into a bright room. Everything immediately feels cleaner, more spacious, more inviting, more expensive. Walk into a dark room with blocked windows. Suddenly even beautiful furniture looks tired. Japanese interiors often maximize natural light whenever possible. Curtains are chosen carefully. Furniture placement considers windows. Rooms are arranged to allow light to travel. The amazing part, sunlight is free. It's the only luxury upgrade that arrives every morning without sending you a bill. Secret number 13. Bring nature inside. Have you ever noticed how calm you feel walking through a beautiful garden, or sitting beneath trees, or listening to water? Humans are naturally drawn to nature. Japanese design embraces this deeply. Natural wood, plants, stone textures, natural fibers, simple organic elements. These details quietly reduce visual stress. They create balance. And let's be honest, a healthy plant instantly makes a room look more sophisticated. A dead plant, however, tells a very different story. A dead plant says, "I had good intentions," for approximately 6 days. Secret number 14. Quiet colors create quiet minds. Color is powerful, extremely powerful. It influences mood more than most people realize. Japanese interiors often favor soft, calming color palettes, warm neutrals, earth tones, natural shades, subtle contrasts. Now, this doesn't mean your home has to look boring. It means your home shouldn't feel like 5 paint companies entered a competition and nobody won. When colors fight for attention, your brain works harder. When colors cooperate, the room feels peaceful. And peace is one of the most luxurious experiences a home can provide. Secret number 15. Let rooms breathe. Here's a strange habit many people have. The moment they see an empty corner, they panic. Something must go there. Anything. A chair, a basket, a lamp, a cabinet, a sculpture, a decorative giraffe. The corner simply cannot remain empty. Japanese design says otherwise. Not every space needs filling. Sometimes the greatest improvement you can make is removing something. A room breathes when it has space, just like people do. When every corner is crowded, the room feels suffocated. When space exists, the room feels relaxed. and relaxed rooms feel elegant. Secret number 16. Lower furniture makes rooms feel bigger. This is one of the smartest visual tricks in Japanese design. Many traditional Japanese interiors use lower furniture, lower tables, lower seating, lower storage. Why? Because it creates more visible vertical space. The ceiling suddenly feels higher. The room feels larger. The environment feels calmer. It's a simple illusion, but a powerful one. Imagine standing next to someone wearing a giant hat. They look taller. Remove the hat. Different impression. Furniture works similarly. The lower the visual weight, the larger the room appears. And unlike knocking down walls, this trick doesn't require a construction crew. Secret number 17. Furniture should fit the room. This sounds obvious, yet it is astonishingly common for people to ignore it. Someone buys a massive sectional sofa, then places it inside a modest living room. Suddenly, the room resembles a sofa storage facility. You have to squeeze sideways to reach the other side. Guests require GPS navigation. The coffee table disappears. The floor vanishes. The room loses balance. Japanese interiors are often incredibly intentional about scale. Furniture fits the room, not the other way around. The room remains functional. Movement stays easy. Space remains visible. And here's an elegant truth. A modest piece that fits perfectly always looks more expensive than a giant piece that overwhelms everything around it. Now we're getting into the truly fascinating part, because in the final section, we're about to uncover the Japanese secrets that make a home feel instantly elegant even before anyone notices the furniture, decorations, or layout. And secret number 25 may completely change how you think about the first 5 seconds inside your home, because according to Japanese wisdom, those first 5 seconds matter far more than most people realize. Your home isn't small, you're missing these 25 Japanese secrets. Secret number 18. Less furniture often looks richer. This might sound completely backwards. Most people think more furniture equals a better room. More chairs, more tables, more shelves, more cabinets, more everything. But have you ever noticed something interesting about truly luxurious spaces? They rarely feel crowded. Luxury isn't usually associated with abundance. It's associated with breathing room. Think about a high-end hotel suite. Imagine if they stuffed every corner with furniture. 3 extra chairs, from more side tables to additional cabinets. Suddenly, it wouldn't feel luxurious anymore. It would feel like a furniture warehouse having an identity crisis. Japanese homes often understand something powerful. A few well-chosen pieces create more elegance than a room packed with average pieces. Sometimes what makes a room look expensive isn't what you add, it's what you're brave enough to remove. Secret number 19. Keep walkways open. Let's talk about obstacle courses, not the fun kind, the home kind. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The chair that's slightly in the way, the decorative basket you keep kicking, the side table that attacks your shin every evening, the mysterious object in the hallway that nobody remembers placing there. Some homes require the agility of a professional athlete just to reach the kitchen. Japanese design values smooth movement. Walking through a room should feel effortless, natural, comfortable. The moment movement becomes difficult, the room starts feeling smaller than it actually is. Open pathways create freedom, and freedom creates the feeling of space. A room doesn't need to be large. It simply needs to stop fighting everyone who walks through it. Secret number 20. Don't decorate every wall. This one surprises many people. When people discover decorating, they often enter a dangerous phase. Every wall becomes a project. Every surface becomes an opportunity. Every empty area becomes an emergency. Soon the room starts looking like it lost an argument with a gift shop. Japanese aesthetics often embrace restraint, Not every wall needs artwork. Not every shelf needs accessories. Not every corner needs a statement piece. When everything demands attention, nothing feels special. But when only a few elements are highlighted, they become memorable. Elegance often whispers. It rarely shouts. Secret number 21. The secret power of visual silence. This may be the most important lesson in the entire video. Visual silence. Most people understand silence in sound. A peaceful room. No noise. No shouting. No distractions. But very few people understand visual silence. Visual silence happens when your eyes are allowed to rest. No clutter screaming for attention. No overcrowded shelves. No overwhelming decorations. No visual chaos. The moment you walk into a visually quiet room, your nervous system notices. You breathe differently. You feel calmer. You think more clearly. And here's the irony. Many people spend thousands trying to create a peaceful home, when often the missing ingredient isn't something they need to buy. It's something they need to remove. Secret number 22. Clean before you decorate. Let's address a very common misunderstanding. People often believe decoration creates beauty. Not exactly. Cleanliness creates beauty first. Decoration simply enhances it. Imagine 2 rooms. One room is spotless, simple, organized, minimal. The second room contains expensive decorations, beautiful furniture, luxury accessories. But it's cluttered and messy. Which room looks better? Almost everyone chooses the clean room. Japanese homes often emphasize maintenance before decoration, because elegance isn't created by objects. It's revealed through care. No candle can outshine clutter. No artwork can overpower mess. No luxury item can compensate for neglect. Clean first. Decorate second. Always. Secret number 23. Rotate decor seasonally. Here's a brilliant Japanese habit. Instead of constantly buying new decorations, many people rotate what they already own. A few seasonal items, a different arrangement, a fresh display, small changes, big impact. Suddenly, the home feels renewed, interesting, alive, and best of all, you don't need to spend money every month. Your home stays fresh because you're changing the experience, not constantly purchasing more stuff. That's elegance, not accumulation, but thoughtful variation. Secret number 24. Care for what you already own. Modern culture loves replacement. Something breaks, replace it. Something ages, replace it. Something scratches, replace it. Japanese philosophy often teaches a different approach. Care, maintenance, appreciation, respect. Objects last longer when they're cared for. Homes feel richer when belongings are maintained. A polished wooden table often looks better than a brand new cheap table. A well-maintained room feels more luxurious than an expensive room that's neglected. And perhaps the greatest lesson is this: gratitude often creates more beauty than consumption, because people who appreciate what they have usually take better care of it. Secret number 25. Create a sacred entryway. Now we've reached the final and perhaps most transformative secret: the entrance. The first few seconds inside your home. Most people underestimate how important this moment is. You arrive home. You open the door. What greets you? Shoes scattered everywhere. Random bags. Unopened packages. Visual chaos. Or calm. Japanese homes traditionally place enormous importance on the entryway, because the entrance sets the emotional tone for everything that follows. Imagine entering a space that immediately communicates, welcome, relax, you're home. That's powerful. The first 5 seconds influence how the entire home feels. Not the biggest room, not the most expensive furniture, not the newest decoration. The first 5 seconds. If you improve only one area after watching this video, consider starting there, because every beautiful journey begins with a beautiful entrance. Final conclusion. So after all 25 secrets, what have we learned? We've learned something surprisingly simple. Your home may not need more space. It may simply need more intention. The truth is that many Japanese homes are smaller than homes in many other parts of the world, yet they often feel larger, calmer, more elegant, more welcoming. Why? Because they focus on principles rather than possessions. They value space. They value simplicity. They value purpose. They value peace. And perhaps that's the greatest lesson of all. A beautiful home isn't created by having more. It's created by needing less. The most elegant room isn't necessarily the most expensive room. It's the room that allows you to breathe, to think, to relax, to live. Remember, luxury is not clutter. Luxury is calm. Luxury is space. Luxury is intention. And luxury is creating a home that serves your life instead of controlling it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Global Elegance Code, where we explore elegance, discipline, refined living, home organization, timeless habits, and the hidden rules that make everyday life feel richer and more beautiful. Give this video a like. Share it with someone who keeps saying their house is too small, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos. And now I want to hear from you. Which of these 25 Japanese secrets surprised you the most? And what's the very first thing you're going to change in your home after watching this video? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay elegant, and keep elevating your life one beautiful habit at a time.